it's got set for a certain amount of time. You wouldn't notice something like that. You wouldn't notice when your empathy started to change subtly. Maybe after it changed drastically, if you were like, went from being a nice, caring person to somebody who just don't give up. If that happened, the odds are you wouldn't notice. Everybody else would notice, but you wouldn't notice. Or if, it's diminishing your ability to breathe. Well, you might just, a slightly stuffed nose feeling once in a while at first is not something that's going to ring an alarm bell. Oh, the chemtrails are killing me. But as time goes on, your breathing gets worse and worse. Well, it's not the chemtrails, it's asthma. It's this, it's that, it's the other thing. It's COPD, it's this, it's that. It couldn't, you can't prove that it's the chemtrails because there's plenty of people walking around while they're spraying the shit and it's not, and they don't seem to have any issues at all. They haven't noticed they have any issues at all yet, is really all it comes down to. They have issues with the chemtrails fucking them up, but they don't know what those issues are. They don't know how to relate it to the chemtrails. Is my type 2 diabetes, gee whiz. Type 2 diabetes and chemtrails, if you graph them, they run right in perfect line with each other. The increase in people with type 2 diabetes and the amount of commercials you see about the treatments for them on television and whatnot are in perfect lockstep with chemtrails. Like there's several different disorders that are, more prevalent now than they were 20 years ago or were non-existent beyond 20 years ago that have increased in direct lockstep with the chemtrails. Besides the homeless population increasing in direct lockstep with the chemtrails. Besides the crazy people that are homeless. There was always been some homeless people. There's always people who just choose to live out in the environment, because they didn't want to conform or whatever. But they used to be able to function, They had a little camp and they, were functional in their homelessness. Now, they weren't just walking down the street, with their arms flailing in the air, stumbling on themselves, going, fentanyl, get me fentanyl, that wasn't a thing. But it is now because their brains aren't working right. Did you know that breathing aluminum oxide, barium, and strontium, nanoparticulate metals, they're toxic? They'll build up inside your body and cause neurological problems, which has to do with how your brain works and how your body functions. So when you start to have issues with your functioning, let's say some Alzheimer's things, or anxiety problems, or anger management issues even, some of it is your own nature, some of it can easily be toxic metals. They short things up. Metals are conductive. You fill your body with conductive nanoparticle metals, walk around in a highly energized environment with microwave cell towers everywhere, beaming from all directions, 24 hours a day. You think that it could cause problems with your nervous system, your ability to think correctly and make good decisions clearly? And not everybody has the same abilities for those things. Some people, they could be, not toxified. Say there was a different world than the one where they could be born, they could not have any of those things wrong with it, and they were just never going to get it because they just were not wired with enough brains to, figure some things out. Whereas another person could figure all these, figure things out quickly and easily, their motor skills or their whatever their penchant is for, things that they can do. Everybody's got their own special, area where they feel they're better at something than the average person maybe. But one person will be good at it, one person will, you can't say that it was because of chemtrails that this person couldn't do this, or that in spite of chemtrails this person could do this. You can't prove those things. But it's obvious that that's a real thing. You put conductive metals in your nervous system, hello, it's going to short out your nervous system. Your nervous system is an electrical system. Nerves are wires. They run through a sheath of copper. The reason they have a high copper content sheath is because copper can catch and conduct electromagnetic radiation. And that shields your nerves from outside influences. That's why they have the copper sheath on it. The nanoparticles are such that they react with copper. It's like the preponderance of the other metals in your body causes your immune system to use up all the copper trying to combat it. We're all copper deficient. And because we don't have that copper now, because it's basically been reacted out of our body, we're starting to load up with these other things. Your body needs copper to do some of its functioning. And what I heard is it will use strontium in place of copper if it's available. It will use copper, but this copper is not available. What you had with copper could be all used up in reaction with the shit you're breathing, and then you don't have the copper. Then your nerves don't have the sheath. They're not protected from the signals properly. Your nerves start to have problems. Parkinson's, you know, things of that nature. Alzheimer's, anything to do with a nervous system problem can be brought on by these metals. These metals create an imbalance in you. You know, you say you gotta have your magnesium, your copper. They work to, you know, too much of one or not enough. Both things are a problem. They're supposed to be in balance. Well, you notice copper's never really talked about in the mainstream. It's just completely off the radar. Like, there's no... Iodine is another thing. Copper and iodine are the two things we need to be healthy. You know, it's almost unheard of for women to have breast cancer in Japan. And they eat lots of seaweed and they get lots of iodine from it. And they don't get cancer. Gee whiz. You'd think that somewhere in all of our vast knowledge of our medical database, they would have noticed that iodine helps prevent cancer. Is it talked about? Is your doctor saying, get some iodine? No, in fact, they pulled the fucking iodine off the shelves. You can barely get your hands on it now. Iodine is highly reactive. Iodine in your system, is your immune system will use it. It reacts toxic metal out of your body. So why do you think they got rid of the iodine? Because some people might take it as a supplement. They might, you know, realize that iodine can react to this stuff out of your body. They don't want that. They don't want anybody to escape their poisoning campaign. But it's not to kill you. It's just to make you sick. Sick people don't fight back. They do what they're told when the trucks roll in the street from the army or the FEMA camp or whatever they want to be. And they say, line up over there. You know, healthy people who don't want to do that, they'll be like, fuck you. Get out their gun. You make me line up over there. But sick people, no, they already sold their guns so that they could pay their doctor bill. You know, because they're smart. Good people, you know. Get. Gun owners are are fine, but guns are such a difficult issue in this regard. Yeah, we haven't been rounded into FEMA camps yet in that regard. Probably because there's so many damn guns. They are protecting us all in that way. People having guns is kind of a blanket protection for us all and keeping our evil ass freaking shitbag government from, you know, exacting its plan upon us. But on the other hand, the people with the guns are dumber than a fucking wet cardboard box of dog shit. What are you going to do? Stand off the government with your fucking guns at your house that you can't fucking get any food or power to because it was shut off and you can't go outside because of, you know, the lockdown going on? I mean, that's just stupid as shit thinking guns are going to protect you. Yeah. In a situation where some people are attacking you and you're armed, that can protect you. But in a situation where the society is collapsing and there's no place to go to, your guns ain't gonna do shit. You can't battle the fucking army with your guns. You're gonna lose. You can't stop the horde with your guns. You're gonna lose. You can't feed yourself with guns. You can't get food with them unless you're part of the horde going out and stealing somebody else's food. You know, you see what I'm saying here? Guns ain't going to do shit for anybody in this type of situation. It just makes people that are simple-minded feel better. I've got guns, now I'm powerful. Oh, they can't get me. Well, you can't drive your car down the fucking road to escape the town that's now in a lockdown FEMA situation. Oh, I'm going to blast my way out. Yeah, into what? so you can go be homeless in the woods with your guns and no food? Get the fuck out. It's retarded. And if shit is going to hit the fan, what's this big stockpile of guns? What is spending $100,000 over the last, 10, 15 years on firearms and ammo going to do when the shit hits the fan? Do you have a giant battle tank that's armored, with armor that can't be pierced, that you can get inside with all of your guns and then drive it to some location that's safe for you to get out and then find food and water? No, that's retarded. Just like anybody thinking that spending all this money on guns and ammunition and stockpiling them is gonna help them. It's not gonna fucking help you. When the shit hits the fan, you need to not be there. You'd be better off spending all that money on some remote land or some cabin in the woods than you would be getting guns. Guns are ridiculous and they're not going to help you. If you're in a situation where you need a gun, it's already too late. You did not react in time and you're done. Because the people that are going to be, you'll be battling against will have you outgunned 1,000 to 1 and they have all the supplies they need. They're being backed by the Gov and you're being backed by nobody. So it doesn't matter what your weapon systems are. You're not going to outgun the army. You're not going to be able to get to a safe place with guns. I'm done on the guns. I'm done talking about it now. It's such retarded bullshit to hear people, oh, I got my guns, and people show me their guns. I have friends that collect guns, and it's like I don't think they're retarded, but obviously they didn't think it through very far. I mean, they're so into their guns that they get all excited and they could talk about guns for hours. How cool they are and this and that. And like, what's so fucking cool? It's not going to help you when the shit hits the fan. But I guess it's something good to spend your money on, though. Spend all my money on guns. Oh, that's great, Whatever. People are just ridiculous when it comes to that. So yeah, anyway. Get the shit off of me. It's getting better. My health has improved so much I can't even believe it. But I still go through the shit daily. It still messes me up with the lumps, the bulging veins, the ringing in my ears. The fatigue is terrible. My joints feel like I'm 100 fucking years old, and I'm not 100 years old. But that's how I feel most of the time. Anyway. I gotta turn a little bit here. So, I don't know. I can get the back of my head. Let's see if the bugs attack me. I don't know. See if any smoke comes off. Which hair am I burning, by the way? Am I burning my hair? One time, Cheryl, I was staying at Cheryl's house. And I said, I wanted to show her, the sun was shining. And I said, the stuff that I was telling her about that I burn off the back of my head around my medulla oblongata especially. I said, you can see it. And I said, let me show you. And we were outside. And Cheryl's like 80 or so. But she's like, okay, she pays attention to things though. So I take the lighter and I light it behind my head. And she said she could see in the sunlight coming off the back of my head thousands of fine little filamentary hairs, just thousands of them going up into the air. Like whatever's coming off gets burned and then poof, it gets released in the form of tiny filamentary polyester looking hairs, which is what Morgellons hairs look like, not surprisingly. And they concentrate around my ears, around my eyes, around my throat. The senses. It's like the particles or whatever it is, the fungus that grows the weave out of the particles, or the alignment of the particles with the electromagnetic radiation. However you want to look at it, it's as if its goal is to connect to my nerves, to see through my eyes, this shit, to hear through your ears, to be able to send and receive data to your brain probably, so that, we can ping on the grid and be part of the 5G computer system, They probably could do that. They're probably making us into Wi-Fi nodes, and they're going to use the human brains as data storage or something. The cloud is actually in your head, you know. I mean, oh man, what a shitstorm. When I get an area where there's a lot of it, I don't feel the heat. The BTUs are used up. It catches up eventually, but you know, for a good long time, I'll know that I'm close enough. It should be burning me. That should be hot, but I can feel it's not, and I got to move a little bit right here because it's a little sensitive. But they'll get to the one spot where I could just hover over the damn flame, and it just can't burn me. Sometimes it'll get to that point, and it just goes out. I've put candles out before, just by getting too close to them, and just have the flame pushes away as if there's some, you know, plasma from a candle flame has a diamagnetic property. You know, enough magnetism will repel it, cause it to move, in the same way that it will, you know, plasma like an arc. I think that has something to do with the movement of the flame and stuff. And whatnot. There's a lot on my left side here now too. Come on. Come on. Let's get my back of the neck right here. Medulla oblongata. There's the bug. Side of my neck, because those lines, even if you can't see them, they're there. Before you could see them, before you could see that line, it was more pronounced down here. Before you could see them with the redness, I should say, they could be seen still. I noticed them one day, going up my side. It wasn't red though. The sun was at an angle and it shined. It lit up that line. You could totally see there was something different in the texture of my skin all along the line. It gave itself away by the texture. You look straight at it, my skin was the same color everywhere, but when the light was at it, you could see there was a texture change, and it was along that line. Eventually the line became red. Then the line closed together across my body. It had been working its way up towards my head. Now it's at my crown, and it's going down into my eyeballs. I mean, like my eyelids are even fucking red right there. Right along that line. Whatever. Very strange. I don't have any answers for anybody on this. I'm just documenting some of this shit so that if you're dealing with it too, you don't feel like, oh, I'm insane and I'm imagining all this stuff happening to me. What's going on? Or maybe you're like, I'm not insane. I know this shit's real and something's fucking going on. You're right. If that's you, you're right. There's some shit going on. It's not something you did to yourself. You know, doctors and society, powers that be would love you to think that every problem you have is something you did to yourself. Oh, there's no conspiracies. The government's not doing anything bad. That's because you drank too much Pepsi-Cola when you were a kid is why you got butthole cancer now. Oh, it's because of this. It's because of that. It's because of the other thing. Anything other than it's being intentionally done to you by, the powers that be. Because that's not happening. Oh, it's a benevolent world of good people just trying to help us all. Yeah, okay. It's getting the back of my head right here, too. So let's see what happens with this one. Because this seems to be concentrated. The left occipital lobe. The medulla oblongata and the left occipital. Maybe it's trying to see through my eyes by connecting into my nervous system. That's the impression I get. Anyway, I think I'm done talking myself out here now. And hopefully some of that makes sense to somebody, and guess I better go get some bug bombs. Get the little microflies out of here. Where do these microflies come from, you know? I grew up here. I'm a boy and I grew up here. I looked for bugs, played with bugs when I was a little kid. I know what the bugs in my area look like. They're gone. There's different bugs here now. Like this little fucker. Yeah, he almost flew into range here. Let's see if we can draw him out. Come here, little bug. Got something good for you. Oh yeah, check that out. You want some ear smoke? There you go. Some eyebrow. There you go. Right off my eyebrow. That ought to attract. There it is. There he fucking is. As soon as it started heating my eyebrow, there he was, little fucking bug. Hey, what you doing? How about a zigzag up in your face? You just landed on me, you little motherfucker. Eyebrow. It's the line, though. It's flammable along that line and in between. It's not as much on the outside of the line. It's in the middle of the line. So I'm hoping that when the line finally crosses to the center, it's just going to dissipate and be gone after that. I don't know. Either I'll be free of it or I'll be totally taken over by it. I'm not sure which. Ugh. Yeah. Neato, huh? Thanks, Uncle Sam. Hane. Alright, guys. That's all I got. More of the same, I know. But hey, we're dealing with the same shit, different day. Right? Welcome to freedom. Would you like fries with that? Carry on.